Do you want to know the fastest way to build an online business? It's all about the email list. I have a client right now who is poised to sell their business for multiple six figures, and it's all because they built an email list into their business. And make sure you stay to the end of today's video because I'm going to reveal to you the one thing that will lead to a 760% increase in revenue from your email list. You ready? Let's do this. Hi, my name is Jim Hart. I'm an online business attorney and entrepreneur, and I'm also the founder of OB Foundations, where we help online entrepreneurs just like you to start, build, grow, and legally protect your online business. And what does that mean? It means that every single day I get to go behind the scenes with some amazing online entrepreneurs to see what they're doing, to see what's working, and see what's not working in their business. And today I want to share with you what I have found to be one of the biggest predictors of online business success, and that's whether or not that business has an email list that they can send messages to on a regular basis. Now let's go back to the beginning. When you're just getting started with your online business, you probably want one of two things. You want to confirm with marketplace approval that you have a legitimate business idea that actually has legs. And number two, you want to get and stay profitable as quickly as you possibly can. Unfortunately, most brand new business owners are starting out from square one. That means they have no web traffic, no social media following, and yes, no email list. Without any potential customers to reach out to validate and test their business ideas, it takes brand new entrepreneurs a long time to start generating revenue and ultimately to reach profitability. Of course, if you have deep pockets or maybe you have a team of investors that are backing you, you can get to profitability faster because you can actually purchase customers through paid advertising. But most solopreneurs are actually trying to bootstrap their business and just aren't in a position to spend a lot of money on paid media that may or may not provide a strong proof of concept. And because time is money with a new business venture, the inability to quickly validate a legitimate business idea, or alternatively realize it is a dud and pivot to a new idea, could be the difference between a long-term successful venture or returning to that 9-to-5 that we all know you hate so much and giving up on your dreams of being an entrepreneur. Which is why building an email list is so important. When the pandemic hit in the spring of 2020, after I got over the fact that my brick and mortar law practice was not going to be seeing any clients in the foreseeable future, I looked to my YouTube channel, which at the time had about 30,000 to 40,000 subscribers, as well as my email list, which had about 3,000 subscribers on it, to help me validate my initial course ideas. Without that email list or the YouTube channel that supported it, I honestly don't know what I would have done with my business. So what I'd like to do in today's video is walk you through some of the factual reasons behind why email marketing is so powerful, and then share with you 3 of the main mistakes that many email marketers make that's making them think that email marketing might be dead. And hopefully by the end of today's video, I can persuade you that actually it is not dead, that email marketing is alive and well, and is something that you should be devoting quite a bit of energy and investment in your business. Now, according to a report from emailtooltester.com, 59% of marketing emails have influenced a customer's purchasing decision, and 50% of consumers buy something based on the marketing emails they receive at least once a month. In addition, email marketing has an ROI of 4,400%. That means for every $1 you spend on your email marketing campaigns, it's going to return you $44 in revenue. Now, if you weren't sure about this, that is actually 3 times the ROI of social media alone. And everyone knows that just about every time you go to a website for a business, sooner or later a pop-up is going to show up that's going to ask you to enter your name and email address to get a newsletter or maybe some special deal that the website is doing, or perhaps download a special report. All of these are called lead magnets, by the way. And it's actually quite rare to come across a business website that does not have some sort of offer to get on their email list. And this is for good reason. Businesses that don't ask for your email address are actually missing out on a lot of money. Let's do a quick coffee break. I love my need my space mug. So here are just a few stats that you need to be aware of when you're considering whether or not email marketing is something that can help your business. First off, email has a huge, amazing reach. The number of global email users reached 4 billion people in 2020 and is expected to grow to 4.6 billion by the year 2025, according to Statista.com. If you know how many people are in the world, that's over 50% of the world's global population. Woo! According to Opt-in Monster, 99% of users check their inbox every day, with some checking as many as 20 times a day, and of those, 58% of consumers check their email inbox first thing in the morning. Even though we keep telling you that's not the thing to do to be productive, you're still doing it. Here's another statistic for you. There's a difference between getting an email in your inbox, something that you can resonate with, something that you've actually asked for, versus going to social media where people just kind of post whatever they want. And you can actually control the flow of content in your inbox. If you don't like something, you can hit the unsubscribe button and not get anything from that email list again. And here's how that impacts businesses from a revenue standpoint. Tailored emails result in 6 times greater transaction rates and a 14% increase in click-through rates. And if that wasn't enough to persuade you, even if your email marketing campaign does not deliver on its promise of trying to get people to purchase whatever it is comes at the end of that campaign, you're still getting people to your website, so it's driving organic growth in that way. So even though they might not buy what you're sending them, they might buy something else related to your website. And not only that, when it comes to acquiring clients or customers through various marketing channels, email is 40 times more effective at converting somebody into a client than Facebook and Twitter combined. Despite having so many users, over 3 billion users on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, the average engagement rate per post on those platforms is 0.27% for Facebook, 1.16% for Instagram, and 0.07% for Twitter. Now, you compare that to email open rates, and email has an average open rate of 18%, an average click-through rate of 2.6%, and a click-to-open rate of 14.1%, which gives you the sense that if you've got to choose between posting something else to social media and emailing your list, you're better off sending an email to your list and engaging with your list than you are posting on social media. And you combine all that with the fact that email marketing is ridiculously inexpensive. You can have a list of up to 10,000 people for just a couple $100 per month with most platforms. I mean, email marketing is pretty much a no-brainer. But that's not to say that you can't make some mistakes when it comes to email marketing. And I want to go over 3 main mistakes and how you can use these mistakes to your advantage. First of all, don't send email to unreliable lists. In other words, don't buy your emails. Number 1, this is pretty scummy. Number 2, it's potentially illegal and could violate some canned spam laws and European privacy laws and other privacy and email laws around the world. And in addition, it's going to lead to lower open rates, lower click-through rates, low engagement in general, and could cause some internet service providers to actually ban your emails and not let them get sent. So what do you do instead? You use a strong lead magnet or organic method to get people onto your email list, and then you provide them a ton of value so that they want to stay on your list, consume your content, and purchase your offers and products and services. The second major mistake that people make when they are setting up an email list is they use really bad subject lines. Once again, a poor subject line can lead to low responses, low open rates, and even high unsubscribe rates from your email list. Did you know that 64% of email recipients make a decision to open emails based on the subject lines alone? And 69% of them report emails as spam after reading the subject line. And if you want to make sure that doesn't happen to you, there are a couple things you can do. Number 1, use the recipient's name in the subject line. That's going to lead to higher open rates. Number 2, convey a sense of urgency and scarcity in your subject lines. And number 3, use emojis in your subject line. Actually, that's one that I have not tried yet, but I'm going to. But evidently, emojis in a subject line have a 70% increase in the effectiveness of that email marketing. Who knew? I haven't used emojis. I'm gonna try it. And the last major mistake that people make with their email marketing is they send emails that lack personalization. And this can happen in a number of different ways. Number one, they don't include the recipient's name in the body of the email. This is very important to do. Number two, they're not properly segmenting their list to send the right message to the right person at the right time. Doing those two things can drastically increase the efficacy of your email marketing. According to HubSpot, marketers who use a segmented campaign note as much as a 760% increase in revenue. That's pretty amazing. And as an example of how this would work in practice, when somebody signs up for your email list, within the first several days, you might want to send them an email that says something to the effect of, hey, do you already have this? Are you interested in this product? Which product are you more interested in? And then you could include a link of several products. Each one of those is going to be a link to a different product page. And based on what that person clicks, they're going to get tagged as something different in your email list, and then you can actually send them follow-up messages that are more relevant to the item that they clicked in the email. So while email is an old marketing channel, way older than social media, I mean, can you remember the days when you used to be excited to get mail? Yeah. Those are long gone. Anyway, if you can believe it, email is a very old marketing channel, but it still to this day remains one of the best ways to market your business online and to build a business online. It is by no means obsolete, nor is it dead. It remains to this day one of the most, if not the most effective way to convert people into loyal, paying clients and customers of your business online, in addition to getting the best ROI on your advertising dollars along the way. So I'd love to hear from you. If your business has been transformed by email, leave a comment below. Let me know about it. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure you check out this other video right here where we talk about how to choose a great idea for your online business that then you can start emailing people about, and you're off to the races from there. Thanks so much for watching today, folks. We will see you in the next video. Take care.